Welcome to today's episode of How the Game Was Won. Today we're at the 10th Tal Memorial for 2016. The specific game played on the 1st of October 2016 between Anand with white and Gelfand with black. Anand opened up with e4 and we had c4, knight f3, knight c6, and we can say that Gelfand's been using the Sveshnikov as a solid defense against e4 for quite a while, and as you can imagine, most opponents have been preparing themselves for exactly that. Bishop e5, g6, bishop takes c6. Now in this position, d takes c6 is the older continuation, and it's still plenty solid, so we can be expecting that to come back into fashion at some stage down the line. But the current fashionable alternative is b takes c6, and the game continued with castle short, bishop g7, rook e1, knight h6, c3, castle short, h3, d5, d3, c4, d takes c4, d takes e4, queen takes d8, rook takes d8, rook takes e4, e5, rook e1, f6, knight b to d2, knight f7, and Gelfand has played this twice against Enochiev in their match, winning the second game. Harzak has also repeated it during the Olympiad, but nobody has yet played Anand's next move, which is knight e4. The fact that this is the all the computer analysis that I've seen, it's the main first choice for white in this position, means that surely both Anand and Gelfand must have looked at the continuations from this position in the past. Gelfand continued with f5, knight eg5, e4, knight takes f7, king takes f7, bishop g5, rook d3, knight d4, bishop a6, b3, c5, knight e2, h6, bishop e3, rook c8, h4. And at the moment, there's no ways that black can recapture his pawn, so white emerges from these early skirmishes up in material. Continuing, bishop f6, knight f4, rook d to d8, knight d5, and bishop takes h4. Bishop takes h4 could be the effective game-losing move for Gelfand. In this position, computer analysis shows rook takes d5, c takes d5, bishop takes c3, bishop takes h6, and c4, and you get a king and opposite color bishop that black should strive for, and down a pawn, but close to being a dead book draw. But after bishop takes h4, bishop takes h6, bishop b7, g3, bishop f6, knight takes f6, king takes f6, bishop e3, rook d3, king f1, g5, king e2, rook takes c3, rook a to c1, rook takes c1, rook takes c1, rook d8, bishop c5, f4, which is a good practical decision to try and create some counterplay, but it may be already too little too late. G takes f4, g takes f4, bishop takes a7, e3, bishop takes an e3, f takes an e3, and king takes an f3. And at the moment you can see that white has 4 passed pawns in exchange for the bishop, and even though with perfect play I'm sure it could be a draw, it's really hard to play in this position with the black pieces, especially when time pressure starts bearing down on the position. Bishop c8, rook c2, bishop f5, rook d2, rook a8, king d4, king e6, king c3, king e5, a4, bishop e4, king b4, rook b8, king a3, rook f8, a5, rook f3, king b4, bishop b7, rook d8, and the game should be winning now for white. The rook and the king are way too active for the black pieces. Continuing, rook takes an f2, king c5, rook f6, rook e8 check, king f4, b4, rook c6 check, king d4, rook d6 check, king c5, rook c6 check, king b5, rook f6, rook e7, bishop a6, king c5, rook f5 check, king d4, king f3, b5, and in this position Gelfand resigned because there's absolutely nothing he can do against those connected passed pawns, slowly but surely working their way through towards the 8th rank. And that, my friends, is how the game was won. Feel free to like and share this video, post any comments, questions, criticisms that you may have in the comment section down below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and last but by no means least, stay carved up for the win. I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Go Vegas!